Hi all, Jessie B. Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one's from Mixed Media Mayhem. We have to use stencils, Nuvo, and stamping, and also for Scraptember, and the prompt is mixed media. So that works out perfect. So I'm doing this picture of my handsome husband and myself, and let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is a whole bunch of layering behind the picture. And I am actually looking at a couple different layouts on Pinterest and trying to decide how to do this layering. And because if you know me, you know I'm actually really bad at layering. I think too much about it, I think. But so I'm using some different pictures on Pinterest of how other people layer, and I'm trying to kind of copy what they're doing. And so I am making two different tags out of some scrap paper here, and I have my little hole reinforcers, so I'm going to put those on to make them look like proper tags. And I'm going to start layering them behind the photo, and then I'm going to grab some other papers. And the first thing, I really like it when they have like that white border right around the picture to make sure the picture stands out from all the different layers. And so I'm going to do that. And yeah, so this paper pad that I'm using, it is from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and it's it's a paper studio, so I'm pretty sure that's Hobby Lobby. And the paper pad's called Sunflowers, and there's 20 different designs of sunflower papers in here, and so I'm going to use it. So I decided to go and grab this stamp set that I have, which is sunflowers. And I'm using this great big one first. It's stamped okay, but I wanted to kind of look that mixed media-ish look. This one's stamped a lot better. And then I'll do another one. And I just want it poking out from behind the layers that I'm going to put on here. So it doesn't need a perfect stamp. So I'm just cleaning off my stamp. And then I am going to use one of the leaves on the stamp set in green, and just kind of give each spot one or two leaves to poke out from behind the paper layering. So there, I got my stamping, and now I'm going to do my stenciling, and I'm using this really pretty vine stencil, and I'm just using green that was left over on my green blending brush here. And so it's very faint, but I like the little bit of a look it gives it. I end up covering up probably 90% of it, but a little bit peeks through. So I got the stamping and the stenciling done. And so now I'm just going to go back to the paper layering. So I cut a strip of this really pretty floral sunflower paper, and I'm going to put it in two different spots. And I'm mostly using papers that are scraps in this paper pad. Papers I've already used, except for that tag, that first tag I made. It's a wood grain. That is not from this paper pad, but it matches so well. I love this wood grain. It's from a pack that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's a 8.5 by 11 sheets, and you get like two different grays, two different browns, and a white. and really heavy cardstock. Great paper. So that's what I'm using for the tag. And now I am adding these other pattern papers. See what I mean by my really hard time with layering? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, but I work through it, and I finally get it to where I mostly like it. I do like the layout in the end, but yeah, it takes me a while to get there. And I have this stupid fly that is buzzing me, and you'll see it probably come in and out of the pictures until I finally am able to get it off camera, but stupid thing. So I think this is kind of how the layers are going to end up. I will cut them down. Yeah, I ended up cutting that one big flower print in the background in half, and then decided I actually wanted it full. So yeah, ended up putting it back together, and then I stuck that pink plaid or gingham in between. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, but it works out. You can't tell that it's stuck in between by the time it's done. The struggle is real, let me tell you. I don't know why it zoomed in like that either. Okay then, that was fun. Okay, so here's the tag, and this is where I decided to, I think I inked the edges. Yeah, I'm inking the edges of some of the papers, and now I'm putting it back on. And I don't know why I did it, but I put that pink gingham right on top of that pink tag. Never even thought about it until I was actually looking at my layout just now going, huh, I probably should have done that a little differently. But that's okay. It works out. Everything's fine. Yeah. So I'm tearing some papers on this right hand border. I'm going to put that one strip down and then just put this pink down and tuck it in. I probably tucked it in a little bit too far. I should have pulled it out just a tiny bit because I wanted this wood grain brought over on this side, and I tuck it in, and then it's like everything's really tucked in. But yeah, it's all right. So I get that done and put on here. Yeah, I'm telling you, this whole layout, I really like how it turned out. It's really cute. But yeah, it was definitely a struggle. All right. So I love this picture of my husband. He's so handsome. And I just love the way that it's just a selfie that we took sitting outside at our picnic table after dinner one day. And I think this was taken in last June, I'm going to guess. I'll have to look up the date. And yeah, it's just a sweet picture. Alright, so here I'm cutting out different flowers from the papers, and I ended up cutting out, I think, 3 of the orange and yellow flowers and 2 of the pink flowers, and I'm going to do 2 clusters of flowers, and going to go with one at the bottom corner here, bottom left corner of the picture, and then one right in the middle of the strip on the right side. And then I will come in and add, I do add some butterflies. I put some twine in the tag holes, but I can't remember if I do that on camera or not. So these butterflies came from the Dollar Tree, and they're quite dimensional. So actually I pull them apart and then I get, you know, more butterflies. And I really think that they match this pattern paper perfectly. They have a little bit different color to them, but it's still that bright, cheerful color range. And so I'm using that. And then I'm using this gel pen here in pink to add in a border around the outside edge. And then little butterfly trails. I usually do them with Nuvo, and I was puffy paint, and I was going to, and because that was the whole point of putting them on there, because I needed to do the Nuvo. And yeah, I forgot. So I do still add in my puffy paint. Here it is, and I'm just adding little spots of it all around. Yeah, see, I have string in the tags now. Yeah. I don't know why the camera shut off, but it did. So now I'm going to add this Forever as my title, because I love him forever. And there is my layout. Like I said, I really like how it turned out, but man, it was a struggle. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out the Scraptember and Mixed Media Mayhem people. Bye!